Last thing I'll do is tell you about how we make our money. When I got into the program, when I saw Symmetry 2 years ago, what I was looking for is the money. Show me how much money we can make with this company. And when they did actually show me the program, I basically fell in love with it. I'll show you what happens here. This is how it works. It's a real simple program. This is where I definitely take notes if I was you guys, so you know how to draw this thing out. There's two ways you can start with Symmetry. One is for $10, you can become a preferred customer. That allows you to buy the products at wholesale cost, what we're paying for. All right. The other way you can start is for $25, and you can become a distributor, or a business partner, as we call it. All we're going to do is the same thing. You get to buy the products at wholesale, but now we're going to start to pay a check. And your money will depend on your efforts. That's basically what's going to happen. Here's how it works then after that. Okay. Somebody comes into the program, they can start with a 100-point pack, a 300-point pack, or a 600-point pack. That's the three choices they got to start with. Now here's how we go from paying that. Yeah. We're going to pay you on two different ways. We're going to pay you weekly, and we're going to pay you a monthly check also. And that is on reorders. That makes it a little simple. Because when people are reordering this product every month, we're going to send you a commission check over and over and over again. And over here, we're going to pay you 7 levels up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. When you enroll somebody into the program, they buy a package of products. We're going to pay you 25% on that. So basically, if it's a 100-point pack, you make $25. Simple math on that. All right. Now, let's just say that you go ahead and you turn 5 people onto this. Whether or not they're a customer or distributor, doesn't matter. They're still buying products. And so every person that comes in like that, you're going to make the 25% on it. Now, then what we're going to do is teach those guys to do the same thing. Turn 5 of your friends, relatives, whatever onto it. Turn your dog and cat onto it. I don't care who you turn onto it. Turn somebody onto this stuff, right? What happens is if they all do that, you'd have 25 people here, and you get 10% off of all those orders. Well, if they all do the exact same thing, you'd have 125 here, and you get another 10% off of their orders. And if they did that, you'd have 625 here, and you get 5%. Some people say, well, Tim, not everybody knows it's going to get 5. I said, you're right. Some of them are going to get 35. Some are going to get 40. I brought in 70. Who cares? Everybody brings in their own numbers, Not sure. The one guy might not get to 5, but somebody else might get 70 or 40 or 30 or whatever. That makes up. So where most of my money comes from is not in here. Because that's what you see as it expands, you have more people duplicating that efforts instead of just you. And that's where your money's going to be sitting at. Then on the reorders, then over here, you make 7% on every level. And some people say, well, 7%, that doesn't sound like a lot. Well, go tell AT&T that. Think about all these phone service companies that have been out there for all this time. And, I've Sprint. I don't know Eddie, who do you?
T-Mobile.
T-Mobile. John?
Verizon.
Verizon.
AT&T.
AT&T. Verizon. Verizon. Insurance. Who do you have for?
AT&T.
See, so AT&T's loving you guys. Okay, because they're getting money every month off of that's residual income to them. That's the same thing we're doing here. People are reordering the products, we get paid that residual income. The more customers you get, that's why they fight on TV and stuff like that so much for your business. They know how big that is. They'll take 7% off of you, right off. They do that for over thousands of people, guess what? They make a ton of money. That's how we do our network marketing. We do the same thing. The more customer base we build, the more money we make. It's a simple game. Now another thing they have a weekly bonus pool we pay you on also. All right? That weekly bonus pool is pretty cool. Here's how the bonus pool works. It's called a bonus pool. All right. When you enroll somebody in this package here, there are actually what they call points attached to that, and there's 2 points here. This one here carries 6 points, and this one here carries 9 points. To get in the bonus pool, it goes from Saturday morning until Friday night. So as you're enrolling people that week, as long as you get 6 points, you get into the pool. You can get as much as you want. Teresa, you had what, 18 points 2 weeks ago, something like that? You know, and you had a bonus pool check. What was your bonus pool check?
I had a couple of them. So
You got a couple, you got a few of them, okay.
356 was one of them.
All right, $356. That's good. So there's a girl who made the bonus pool.
Yes.
So she made $356 in the bonus pool, plus you made, but you enrolled 2 people
But I had
on a
2,
600 point
right.
pack. So your commission there was $300.
Right.
So for enrolling 2 people, you made over $600. Well, it took you maybe what, 45 minutes to an hour to do that? Break it down in an hourly wage, what that paid you.
Mm-hmm.
And that beats the heck out of work. You know, I'm just telling you, this is some really good money you can make out of this. So your bonus pool checks depends on your effort. It's a prorated kind of deal. You made bonus pool checks too, right? Yeah. And who else? Eddie, you made bonus pool checks.
We made our money back the first couple weeks.
Yeah. So the first couple weeks you made your money back. And that's what's all I did. If you go to work, you're going to get paid. It's as simple as that. If you don't go to work, guess what? You don't get paid. I mean, that's just the way things go. But it's a wonderful thing. They've also got a lifestyle program involved with this company. That's what sold me on the program. Not only do you make your money here, but they have a lifestyle program on top of that you receive as you go up as you're building your business and your team's getting bigger. You're going to get other reward checks. You already made 2K, didn't you?
Not yet.
You're close to 2K. Okay, Eddie, you made 2K.
I've made up to 7K.
You made the 7K already. So Eddie, you picked up another $250 check because of that. You picked up another $500 check because of that. You picked up some Symmetry luggage because of that. You know, and now when Eddie gets to 10K, he's going to pick up an extra $1,000 check plus a free trip. This year it's to Hawaii. So that's what Eddie's on track right now to win a Hawaii trip. I know Teresa, we talked about this.
Right.
Yeah, and you went to 2K, didn't you? Okay, so you went to 2K basically your first 2 days in the program. So you picked another $250 check off that. So by doing that, you made your commission checks of $300 on that right off that first week. You made your $350 bonus pool check plus another $250. So you made about $1,000 your first week in business. That's good money. That's extras. You work full time, right? Yeah, too much, huh? You know, and that's the thing about it. But if you make, let's say if you had even an extra $1,000 a month, at the end of the year, that's $12,000. Throw that on top of your salary. That's a heck of a raise for a lot of guys. You know, and that's what we're looking at. How much money you want to put out, and that's the cool thing about it. So they also have a card program built into it. Like I say, there's a lot of trips and things like that. Lori and I have been on in the first 2 years 5 vacations, all expense paid vacations from Symmetry. We've been to Dominican Republic, we've been to Puerto Rico, we've been to Las Vegas, we've been to Texas, we've been to Utah. You know, we've been to some really cool stuff. And the company picks it up and takes